Thanks for joining me for this week's edition of Red Devil Roundup. And today we are previewing the fall sport volleyball, and I've got the team captain here with me. Go ahead and let her introduce herself.
I'm Tiana Phelps. I'm a senior.
You're a senior here at Owensboro. Tiana, kind of talk about what y'all been doing this summer, getting ready for fall.
Well, we did a KWC camp. That was like more college level stuff, so it was kind of hard. It was fun though. But then we had tryouts, so it was like 10 hours of practice a day. So
10 hours a day. I mean, that's quite a bit of practice.
Yeah, it was hard.
Why do you play volleyball? What about the sport's appealing to you?
Well, I do track too, but volleyball is the only sport that's really competitive that I can play, and it's like a team thing, and everyone's super close and nice. So
now this upcoming season, of course, y'all are getting an early start now. Kind of talk about, what y'all are doing right now. I think y'all are in two-a-days right now?
Yeah. We have practice twice a day. Usually the first practice is like everyone, and then we have varsity this afternoon. It's more about like getting like offense and defense together.
Sure. As far as, what you guys are doing, I know y'all are warming up. Kind of talk about like what a typical volleyball practice is like.
We come in, we usually run or get warmed up or whatever. We usually have some hitting practice, defense. We play some usually, but that's pretty much it.
Sure. What specific position do you play? Would you rather play offense or defense? I know you guys kind of rotate around, so you kind of got to play both, I guess.
I play all around, but I like playing outside.
You like playing outside?
Yeah.
What do y'all expect this season? I mean, are you expecting a good team? Do you have a young team, an old team?
I mean, we didn't lose no one this year, so I'm expecting we're going to have a really good team this year. I think, like, we make it out of districts for real.
Sure. It's obviously, volleyball is a very competitive sport in Owensboro. Just kind of talk about some of the challenges y'all face and, just even getting out of the city. I know it's tough.
So the biggest challenge for us right now is talking, because we do not do none of that at all, and that's how we lost districts last year, because we didn't talk to Apollo. But other than that, I mean, we just got to hustle and do everything else like we've been doing.
Sure. Well, is there anything else you'd want to let people know? When's y'all's season start off here?
Like the third week of August.
Third week of August?
Yeah.
I guess y'all will play here at the Owensboro High School gym?
Yeah, I'm not really sure who we play right now, though.
All right. Well, again, we just want to invite you to come out to the fall volleyball season. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll catch up with another ladies volleyball player. And we're back with this edition of Red Devil Roundup, and now I'm joined by another volleyball player. I'll go ahead and let her introduce herself.
I'm Camille Armstrong.
Camille, what grade are you in?
I'm going to be a sophomore.
You're going to be a sophomore. Camille, kind of talk just a little bit about kind of what your role on the team is.
I'm a back row player. I play as the libero, and I mean,
kind of explain to the audience. What is your role? Do you set up people for spikes? Are you digging a lot? What are you doing?
I get the pass so then the setter can set the ball up.
Sure. Why do you play volleyball? What about volleyball is so appealing to you?
I just love the sport, and I don't know, I've always liked it.
Sure. What kind of season can we expect this year? I mean, I know y'all didn't lose anyone. You're, you still have probably a little bit of a young team, but you're really growing. Just kind of talk about what expectations are for this year.
I mean, just to work harder and just keep getting better.
Work harder and keep getting better. What's it going to take to get better?
Just everyone working as a team and talking and stuff.
So I guess talking, is that a pretty important aspect of volleyball? Why is that? Why is it important to talk in this sport?
Because if you don't talk, then you won't communicate with your teammates, and then you won't get anywhere with it.
Well, is there anything else that you'd want to add? Maybe let people at home know about volleyball or this upcoming season?
Just to come out and support us.
Sure. All right, and next we'll be up with the head volleyball coach for the Lady Devils. And we're back previewing the Lady Devils volleyball season. Now I'm joined by the head coach. I'll go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hi, I am Melissa Hibbs. I have been the head coach this year, my second year.
Now, Melissa, I know you were Coach Crawford, now you're Hibbs. Talk a little bit about it's been an exciting summer for you, I'm sure.
Yes, definitely. It's been a very exciting summer, very busy summer. June is always crazy with volleyball, and of course, I did my wedding during dead period, like my coaches. So, yes, recently married, and now I will see my husband in a couple months once volleyball season is over. So.
Absolutely. Y'all are getting a head start for the season. Of course, the dead period just ended. Summer's still going on, but you've got the ladies in here. Kind of talk about what you guys are doing right now. right now?
Yes, right now we are, we're actually doing 2 days right now. So all of these ladies have been here this morning. We did freshman through varsity this morning, and then varsity practice only this afternoon. So they are getting quite a workout. Last week we did a camp at KWC, and they were playing volleyball from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock at night. So they've had a lot of volleyball the past couple weeks. So
is that the experience? Kind of, I know the ladies volleyball team. You know, you've really tried to grow the program. Is just that practice? Is that kind of what makes perfect here?
You know, that's what we're trying to. We're trying to really push the issue of being collective, being a unity as a team, and so forth. And that's where we're getting that practice. And whether it's just hanging out, some of our practices are literally just talking about team goals and coming up with posters that are going to hang in our locker room. You know, we have newspaper articles that we've looked at from past seasons that we, you know, are pretty angry about and we're kind of bitter about, and we want to change the reputation of Owensboro volleyball, and we want to keep making strides. We had a great season last season, and, you know, they have worked hard in practice, and we want to keep improving.
Sure. You know, Owensboro, of course, we have a lot of girl athletes that are pretty tall, as of course you'll be able to see behind us here in a sec. Just kind of talk about how that translates into a good team. I mean, it seems like you've got some of the tools. How do you put it together?
You know, I've been very lucky about having some athletic girls. We have 10 girls who played last year that are coming back, and so giving us a lot of experience. Everyone practicing today has had all varsity experience as well, so that is tremendous. And you know, we've had the height. We have, as you've seen with Camille, we have some smaller ones, and they just seem to work well together. And the best thing about it is, Coach and I, my assistant coach and I, we don't have to tell them to get together after practice. They make their own plans. They all go to dinner together. They all hang out together. They have team nights without me a coach, just to bond, just to have fun and stuff. And so I think that's really going to be the key, is making sure that we're all, you know, together and making sure we're all healthy. We have a couple injuries right now. We have a couple girls gone today and from injuries, and so we're going to go to the trainer tomorrow, see what's going on, and if we can get healthy, I think we have a good chance this year.
That was going to be my next question, actually. You know, what are the expectations for this upcoming season?
You know, we had quite a bitter taste in our mouths at the end of last season. Anybody who saw the district game that we saw, I mean, we went to the 5th game, lost the 5th game 15-13. So that is such a driving force right there. We have 5 seniors this year. These seniors want to make history this year. They want to win the district game, and you know, we don't want to just end at that. We want to have a winning season. We want to go through, and we don't want to end up 4th in district. We want to continue to prove every day and realize that no matter what happens during season, when it comes to October, that one game in district, that's all that really matters. And so every practice, every game, it's all getting ready for that game.
Well, is there anything else you know, you'd want to let our viewers know at home about the upcoming season? I'm sure you all obviously would appreciate the support for people to come out.
Yes, obviously. That is the one thing we are trying to strive this year about, getting people here. Like, we have had, these girls are so exciting to watch. You know, I go to work out coaching with them. I'm jumping around on the sideline just because they push me. They make me want to coach, and I would never want to coach anywhere else in town compared to these girls. These are like my daughters, and I go home every day and talk to Derek about them and everything, and they know that they're like my daughters, and picking them up from floor practice and so forth. And so we really want just people to come out and watch them and see how much of our program has grown. We start the first week, August 22nd is our home match against Hancock County. And then the following week, we start our district games. We have Catholic and Davis County that week, and we're really excited to see them and see where we're at then. So.
Well, of course, be sure you come out and check out the Lady Devils volleyball team. Again, as she said, the season will kick off in the fall, and of course, the first home meet, as she said, is right here at the Owensboro High School gym. For this edition of Red Devil Roundup, I'm Dave Kirk. Thanks for watching.